riding 85. I've been thinking way too much, and I'm way too gonna drive. I got anger in my chest, I got millions on my mind, and you didn't fit the picture.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Anticipation is bouncing for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Colts going up against the Dolphins.
Thank you, Larry. It is a hot and humid afternoon as we get set for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard. Line. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Here's a run for the former Louisville Cardinal, Sonoris Perry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Moore. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 36 yards.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Moore on 1st and 10. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Moore now throwing on 1st down. And he rifles it complete. Caught by Landry. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So they're operating in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. To throw on second down. Moore. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw. Moore. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Jabal Sheard leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. First and 10, Brissett. And his first look is incomplete. Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
It's the former Hurricane great, Frank Gore. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Andre Branch in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. The Colts send out their punter. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. This is Perry, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. But they face a second and long to start things out. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Moore to throw on 3rd down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Here's Moore on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw is Moore on 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Here we go.
Moore throwing on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now let's go. 3-19.
On 3rd down. That's Perry. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. 1:59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. First down, Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Doyle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after.
And a loose football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Brissett to throw on first. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Speaking of Mr. T.Y. Hilton, he had a great game last week against the Texans.
They certainly did. 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. But let's be honest, partner. When he sees Houston, his game just elevates, doesn't it?
He's had 11 career games against them, if I'm looking at the numbers right. Over 1,100 yards and 9 scores. Brissett sets to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. And Chuck Pagano, he's told his offense, stay out there. We're going for it. To throw is Brissett. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Back to throw. Moore. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught at the 8. And out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Antonio Morrison leading the surge there. He drops in for a loss of 6. Looking to throw. Moore. That's caught. It's Thomas. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The quick slant caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. More now. A final shot before break. And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Now Parkey for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. A second down throw for Brissett. They go with a screen to Gore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He's going to air one out. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Here we go.
Play fake. Brissett. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Andre Branch in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Let's go.
It's third and long for Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense,
got the lead. Yeah.
we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Let's go.
On third down. That's Perry. And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Well, Charles, I guess the only thing I can think there is they've got a 3-score lead, and they're saying, well, we're not going to lose this, so let's have some fun. I don't know why you go for it.
I think that's as good an explanation as any, and we all know that certain coaches are more aggressive than others. That call to me.
And I think the ball's out, and this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's second down.
Here we go.
On play action, Brissett. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. From the 2-yard line now, it's first and goal. They'll try and push it in with goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Frank Gore taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. John Simon coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. A very solid gain of 27. Final minute now of the third quarter. Now more on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down. Here's Moore on 1st and 10. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. To throw is Moore. Operating from the gun. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
It's a loss of 2, now third down. The fourth quarter here, they got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Moore from the gun, he'll throw. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. Indianapolis set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just...
He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play that time for the Colts. 46 yards. A first down throw for Brissett. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Brissett now on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And he is knocked down from the side. It'll be a gain of 11. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's Brissett. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Andre Branch getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. And now Adam Vinatieri. He's into his 40s now. You'd think low to mid-50s, probably about the outside of his range. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing. Brissett. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. Brissett on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Here's Brissett. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Frank Gore, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. On first down, Moore. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills. And that'll bring up second down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away.
And Stills has got it. Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now Parkey for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Parkey for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A second down throw for Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Indy. 63 yards.
Defending a deep route, even when it's thrown on time, is very difficult. But when he's able to maneuver outside of the pocket, that's almost unfair. He's bought extra time. His offensive line has protected him. And now when the ball's in the air, the guy downfield has a chance to make a better adjustment. That's just wrong on every level as far as the defender is concerned.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Now a handoff for Gore. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Brissett. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jack Doyle from a yard out. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On 1st and 10, Moore. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Landry, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are shut.
And he's going to be hit and taken down.